15 seconds for every 3 questions. We start now?
Yes, sir.
Question number 1. The teeth that is absent in children, milk teeth or temporary teeth, either we call it milk teeth or we call it temporary set. The kind of teeth that is absent, which one? Incisor, canine, premolar, molar. Write
Over,
question number
sir.
1 and only the options. Write the question number 1 and only the options. So the teeth that is absent in children or the teeth that is absent in the temporary set is incisor, canine, premolar, molar. Question number 2, the teeth that is absent in herbivores. The teeth that is absent in herbivores, those animals which are not eating flesh, grass eating animal, the teeth that is absent in herbivore. Again, incisor, canine, premolar, molar. Write only question number 2 and the option. The teeth that is absent in herbivorous animals. Question number 3, the teeth helps in grinding. The teeth helps, sorry, there will not be 2 times teeth. The teeth helps in grinding and chewing. This type of teeth helps in grinding and chewing. Incisor and canine, canine and molar, premolar and molar, incisor, canine, premolar and molar. Write the correct option for question number 3.
Over, sir.
Okay. Question number 4. In mouth, saliva breaks down. In mouth, saliva breaks down protein, fat, starch, all types of food. In mouth, saliva breaks down. Right? Question number 4 and the option. Question number 5. The tongue helps to taste, to speak, to mix food and saliva, all the above. The work of the tongue. The tongue helps you to taste, the tongue helps you to speak, the tongue helps you to mix food and saliva, or the tongues helps you in all the above functions. Question number 6. The digestive juice produced in esophagus digests fat, digests carbohydrate, digests protein, or the statement is false. The original statement is false. The whole statement is wrong. So the digestive juice produced in esophagus digests fat, carbohydrate, protein, or the statement is false. Finished, Betty?
Yes, sir.
Next. Question number 7. The shortest part of the alimentary canal. The shortest part of the alimentary canal. Small intestine, large intestine, lower intestine, esophagus. The shortest part of the alimentary canal. Small intestine, large intestine, lower intestine, or esophagus. Question number 8. Our stomach is I-shaped, J-shaped, circular, none of the above. The shape of human stomach. I-shaped, J-shaped, circular, none of the above. Which one is correct? That is question number 8. Now question number 9. The food moves down the esophagus to. From esophagus, where does it move and how does it move? It moves down to stomach by gravity. It moves down to intestine by peristalsis. It moves down to stomach by peristalsis and none of the above. The food from the esophagus will move down to stomach by gravity, to intestine by peristalsis. It will move to stomach by peristalsis or none of the above. Question number 9. Right.
Wait, sir.
Question number 9. A, B, C, D. Food from
Wait,
esophagus
sir.
moves down to stomach by gravity. It moves down to intestine by peristalsis. It moves down to stomach by peristalsis and none of the above. Finished, Betty? Question number 9 finish. If you don't know, write 9 and leave it blank so that the serial number you don't confuse. Otherwise, what you'll do, if you leave 9, then the question number 10 you will answer, you will write in 9. So in case you don't know, write question number 9 and leave the blank. Okay, beta?
Over, sir.
Question number 10. Stomach produces acid, mucus, and enzyme, bile, mucus, and enzyme, saliva, bile, and mucus, none of the above. Enzyme means the digestive chemicals. Acid, mucus, and enzyme, bile, mucus, and enzyme, saliva, bile, and mucus, none of the above. What does stomach produce? Question number 10. Question number 11. The largest gland, stomach, liver, pancreas, none of the above. The largest gland in the human body, stomach, liver, pancreas, none of the above. Finished, beta?
Yes, sir.
Question number 12. Gallbladder produces bile, stores bile, helps in protein digestion, all of the above. Gallbladder produces bile, stores bile, helps in protein digestion, all of the above. Which one is correct?
Over,
Gallbladder
sir.
produces bile, stores bile, helps in protein digestion, all of the above. Question number 12 that was. Now next is question number 13. Longest part of digestive tract, small intestine, large intestine, esophagus, or none of the above. Longest part of digestive tract, small intestine, large intestine, esophagus, none of the above. Which is correct? Longest part of the digestive tract. Number 14, bile and pancreatic juice come to which place? Upper small intestine means upper part of small intestine, lower small intestine, large intestine, or none of the above. Bile and pancreatic juice will come to which place? Upper part of small intestine, or the lower part of small intestine, a large intestine, or none of the above. And 15, large intestine helps to absorb digested nutrients, absorb water, complete the digestion process, or assimilation. Large intestine will help to absorb digested nutrients. It will help to absorb water. It will help to complete the digestion process, or it will help in assimilation. Which of them is correct? Finished, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Question number 16. Villi are present in. Villi are present in inner wall of small intestine, inner wall of large intestine, inner wall of rectum, or outer wall of intestine. The correct option. Inner wall of small intestine, inner wall of large intestine, inner wall of rectum, or outer wall of intestine. That is question number 16. Question number 17. Digestion is completed in which part? Upper small intestine, lower small intestine, large intestine, or rectum. Digestion is completed in upper part of small intestine, or lower part of small intestine, or large intestine, or rectum. Question number 18. Everybody, you're writing the question number and then the option. Okay? Everybody, write the question number and then the option. Hello? Undigested semi-fluid fecal matter is stored in rectum, anus, small intestine, none of the above.
Yes, sir.
Undigested semi-fluid fecal matter is stored in rectum, anus, small intestine, or none of the above. But are you writing the question number and then the option? Okay?
Yes,
Everywhere
sir.
write the
Once
question.
wait,
Yeah,
sir.
write like question 18 and then write the A or B or C or D. Finished, buddy? Undigested
Once wait,
semi-fluid
sir.
fecal matter is stored in rectum, anus, small intestine, or none of the above. That's question number 18. Finished?
Wait, sir. Wait.
Right. Fast. Then we'll go to question number 19. 4 options. Where will the undigested semi-fluid fecal residue will be stored? Where will it be stored? In rectum or in anus or in small intestine or elsewhere?
Over, sir.
Question number 19, BT. Carbohydrates are finally broken down to starch, simple sugars, sugar and salt, glycerol. Question number 19. Carbohydrates are finally broken to which substance? The end product of digestion of carbohydrates will be starch, simple sugar, sugar and salt, glycerol. Which is the correct answer? That's question number 19. Carbohydrates finally broken into starch, simple sugar, sugar and salt, glycerol. Question number 20. The end product of fat digestion. The end product of fat digestion, sugar and amino acid, oil and glycerol, fatty acid and glycerol, none of the above. The end product of fat digestion, sugar and amino acid, oil and glycerol, fatty acid and glycerol, none of the above. Okay, buddy? Finish? Question number 21. Amino acid is produced by breakdown of which kind of food? Amino acid is produced by breakdown of carbohydrates. Amino acid is
Which
produced by breakdown of
students?
protein. Amino acid is produced by breakdown of fat, or amino acid is produced by breakdown of vitamin. Amino acid is produced
Wait,
by
sir.
breakdown of which kind of food? Carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamin. Okay, buddy?
No, wait, sir.
Amino acid is produced by breakdown of carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamin. Write only the question number and the option, nothing else. Write the question number and the option.
Over, sir.
Digestion starts in. Where will the process of digestion start? Mouth, esophagus, intestine, or liver? Digestion starts in. Question number 22. Digestion starts in. Where will the process of digestion start? In the mouth, in the esophagus, in the intestine, or in the liver? Finished? Question number 23. The most coiled part of digestive tract. The most coiled, not straight like coiled. Lot of coils are there. The most coiled part, the most folded part, esophagus, small intestine, large intestine, rectum, and anus. Which is the most folded or most coiled part? The most coiled part,
Over,
esophagus,
sir.
small intestine, large intestine, rectum, and anus. Question number 23. Finish, beta?
Yes, sir.
Question number 24. Which is the correct order in which the food will go? Large intestine, then small intestine, then rectum and anus. Small intestine, then large intestine, then rectum, then anus. Small intestine, then esophagus, then large intestine, then anus, or none of the above. Which is the correct order in which the food will pass? The correct order.
Sir, it can.
Yeah, beta?
Sir, is it necessary that it should start from esophagus in the options?
Of all
In
the
the
option, which is the
options.
first? Of all the option given, which is the first? The esophagus may or may not be there, but the order should be correct. But the
Or
order
okay,
should
sir.
be correct. It may not start from esophagus, it may not start from, it doesn't matter. The order should be correct. The correct order. Which is the correct order? For instance, I cannot write anus dot mouth. So the correct order. Finish, buddy? Question number 24. The correct order. First large
Wait, sir.
intestine, then small intestine, rectum and anus. First small intestine, then large intestine, then rectum and anus.
Over,
First
sir.
small intestine, then esophagus, then large intestine, or none of them. Okay, buddy. Now, question number 25. Protein digestion starts in. Protein digestion. That was not only digestion. Protein digestion starts in mouth, stomach, intestine, liver. Where does protein digestion start? Mouth, stomach, intestine, liver. Not food digestion, but protein digestion starts in. Where does protein digestion start? Mouth, stomach, intestine, liver. Finish, Betty? Question number 26. Will I help in? Will I help in absorption, digestion, assimilation, digestion? Will I help in absorption? Will I help in digestion? Will I help in assimilation? And will I help in digestion? Will I help in absorption or digestion or assimilation or digestion? Finish, Betty?
No,
Question number 27. Finish fast, beta.
no, sir. No, sir. One.
Okay. Here 25 and 26, when you finish, you tell me. 25 is where will the protein digestion start? Of all the four, where the protein digestion will start. And this is how the villi will help. Whether villi will help in absorption or digestion or
Over, sir.
assimilation or digestion. Question number 27. Through anus, undigested residue is ingested, digested, digested, or none of the above. Through anus, the undigested food or residue is ingested or digested or digested or none. Through anus, what happens? Is it ingestion or digestion or digestion of food, of undigested residue? Ingestion, digestion, digestion, or none of the above through anus. Finish, Betty? Through
Over, sir.
anus. And there's the last three questions. Number of teeth in adult. Number of teeth in adult. Four
Over,
numbers are
sir.
given, which is the correct one. Right? Question number 28 and write the option. Question
Over,
number
sir.
28 and write the option. Number of teeth in adult. That is 20, 24, 32, and 44. Write the correct option. Finish?
Yes.
Number of teeth in temporary or milk teeth in children. Total number of teeth in the milk teeth or milk teeth set in the temporary set. 20, 24, 32, 44. Which is the correct option? Four numbers are given. The milk teeth set or temporary set contains how many teeth?
Over, sir.
Question number 30, BT. The number of incisor, canine, premolar, and molar on each half of each jaw. Take only one jaw, don't take both the jaws, and one half. Well, whatever is contained in the left half, the same thing will be in the right half. So one half of one jaw. 1, 2, 3, 2,
Okay, sir.
2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, and none of the above. 1, 2, 1, 2 means incisor 1, canine 2, premolar 3, like that. That is a order. Incisor, canine, premolar, molar, that order. 1, 2, 3, 2,
Over,
2,
sir.
1, 2, 3, 2, 2. There is the over. Finish, Betty?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that was the end of the quiz. Now we will discuss the answer. You yourself can check the answer as I show you each one. Now the teeth that is absent in children is molar.
Yes, sir. Correct.
Correct. The teeth that is absent in herbivore is canine. Because
Yes, sir.
canine
Correct.
is meant for tearing flesh. The work of canine is tearing flesh. So if you are not eating flesh, then canine will not be present. The teeth that helps in grinding and chewing, that is premolar and molar. Incisor is for biting and cutting. Canine is for tearing flesh. Premolar and molar is for grinding and chewing. Okay, beta?
Yes, sir. Correct.
In mouse,
Yes, sir.
saliva breaks down starch. Saliva will break down starch. Only starch it can break
Yes,
down.
sir.
The tongue helps all the above. It helps you to speak. It helps you to taste. It mixes food with the saliva. It moves the food around the mouth. It helps in all the above. So the option will be all the above.
Okay, sir.
The digestive juice
Correct, sir.
produced in esophagus. The statement is false because esophagus does not produce digestive juice. In esophagus,
Yes, sir.
no digestive enzymes are produced, so the statement is false, option D. Question number 7. The shortest part is esophagus. The short part of alimentary canal is esophagus. Got it, Betty?
Yes, sir.
Stomach is J-shaped. The stomach will be J-shaped like this. This is the stomach. This is the stomach. So actually it is J-shaped. There is the esophagus, and from here comes the intestine. So this is actually J-shaped. J-shaped is the correct answer. The food moves down to the esophagus
Okay, sir.
into the stomach by peristalsis. After stomach, you will not get intestine or anything else. You will get stomach. After esophagus, you will get stomach. You will not get intestine. And peristalsis, not by gravity, peristalsis. So from esophagus, the food will move down towards stomach by peristalsis. Okay, Betty?
Yes, sir.
Question number 10. Stomach produces acid, mucus, and enzyme. Bile is not produced by stomach. Bile is produced by liver. Saliva is produced by salivary gland in the mouth. So stomach will produce acid, mucus, and enzyme.
Yes, sir.
Largest gland is liver. The largest gland
Yes, sir.
is
Correct.
liver. Gallbladder stores bile. Gallbladder does not produce bile. Liver produces bile. Gallbladder stores bile. Liver will produce bile. Gallbladder will store the bile. So gallbladder stores bile. Next, the longest part of digestive tract is small intestine, more than 7 meters. About it is given about 7.5 meter. So it may not be exactly 7.5, but anyhow, it is more than 6 or 7 meters. The
Yes, sir.
longest part of digestive tract is small intestine. It's given in 7.5 meter, but even if it is 7 meter, whatever it is the longest part. Bile and pancreatic juice come to the upper small intestine. It comes to the upper part of small intestine, the bile and pancreatic juice. Bile from liver and pancreatic juice from pancreas will come to the upper part of small intestine. Okay, Betty?
Yes, sir.
If it is right, you put right, otherwise you mark the correct answer. Large intestine helps to absorb water. Small intestine will absorb food. Large intestine will absorb water. So absorbing water is a work of large intestine. Okay, beta? Pele?
Yes, sir.
This matter. Question number 16. Villi are present on the inner wall of small intestine. Not in large
Yes,
intestine,
sir.
not on the outer
Correct.
wall, inner wall of small intestine. Digestion is completed in the lower part of small intestine. Digestion is completed in the lower part of small intestine. An undigested semi-fluid fecal matter is stored in rectum. It is stored in rectum, but it goes out through the anus. It will be going out through the anus, but storing will be in rectum. Got it, Betty? Storing will be in
Yes,
rectum,
sir.
but going out through the opening called anus. Carbohydrates are finally broken down into simple sugar. The simplest sugar like glucose. Carbohydrates are finally broken down to simplest sugar like glucose. So simple sugar.
Sir, what was the 19th answer, sir?
19, this is the
18th
answer,
answer,
19
sorry.
beta. This is 19.
18th one.
18th one was
18th.
rectum. 18. The undigested food is stored in, the undigested residue is stored in rectum. 19,
Okay,
simple
sir.
sugar. Carbohydrates are finally broken down to simple sugar. Number 20, the
Okay,
end
sir.
product of digestion, fat digestion. The end product of fat digestion will be fatty acid and glycerol. Fatty acid and glycerol, end product of fat digestion. Amino acid is produced by the breakdown of protein. Protein, when it is digested, the end product is amino acid. Okay, Betty? Till now?
Okay, sir.
Digestion starts in the mouth with the help of salivary glands. Saliva will break down starch. That is the starting point of digestion. The starting point of
Okay,
digestion
sir.
is mouth, where salivary glands produce saliva to break down starch. The most coiled part is the small intestine, the longest part and the most coiled part. The longest part is the most coiled part, small intestine. The correct order is small intestine, large intestine, rectum, anus. This is the correct order. Because after large, you cannot get small. Large intestine, small intestine, you cannot get. Similarly, small intestine, after intestine, you cannot get esophagus. So the correct order is small intestine, large intestine, rectum, anus. Okay, beta?
Yes, sir.
Question number 25. Protein digestion starts in mouth. Sorry, protein digestion does not start. It starts in stomach. This answer is wrong. Carbohydrate digestion starts in mouth. Protein digestion starts in stomach. In mouth, only the starch
Sir,
will
I
be
wrote
digested.
mouth.
Yeah, no, but mouth, here also the answer is wrong. In mouth, starch will be digested. In mouth, only starch is digested. Protein is not digested. Protein digestion starts in stomach. This answer is wrong. Protein digestion starts in stomach. Starch digestion will start in the mouth. In mouth, no protein will be digested. Only starch will be broken down. That starch is a kind of carbohydrate. Protein will be digested first in the stomach. It will start in stomach and continue in the intestine. So stomach,
Sir,
protein
I
digestion will
had
start.
changed my 27th answer that time
Okay. Anyway. Villi will help in
during while writing the
absorption. Okay,
test.
better. Let us. Villi will help in absorption. There's a, okay.
Yes,
Villi will
sir.
help in
Yes, sir.
absorption. Through anus, undigested residue is digested. The process is digestion. The process is called
Yes, sir.
digestion. Number of teeth in adult 32. Got it, better?
Yes, sir.
Number of teeth in children will be 20. 3 molar will be absent. So 3 molar on right side, 3 molar on left side. And again, the same thing on the other jaw. So upper jaw, lower jaw, left half, right half. That 3 into 4, 12 will be absent. So 32 minus 12. The number of incisor canine premolar molar in adult will be 2, 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 2, 3. 2 incisor, 1 canine, 2 premolar, and 3 molar. So that is in each half of each jaw, total 8 into 4, 32. Okay, beta?